So question 7, explain two characteristics of a peer-to-peer computer network. So peer-to-peer computer network, the first characteristic will be decentralization, where in a peer-to-peer network, there is no central server. All the computers operate at the same level. So there is no hierarchical structure that controls the network activities, because each computer has equal status and autonomy. So this decentralization status means that the peers can communicate directly with each other. They can share resources. They can collaborate without delays. Then the second one will be resource sharing. So in a peer-to-peer network, they are always designed to share resources, allowing peer-to-peer to share files, data, and computing resources. So peer can act both as clients and they can also act both as servers. So they enable this type of connection, this type of relationship, enable them to contribute the access of the resources, each one of them. Then the B says, highlight two legal issues and two ethical issues that may arise by use of information system in a large-scale chain-based supermarket. So the first legal issue that may arise is data privacy and security. So we know that these large supermarkets, they collect and store very big data, customer data, for various purposes. Maybe for their loyalty programs, for personalized marketing, and this data could be used or could be accessed or could be breached. So if inadequate security is put in place for such data, it could lead to data breaches, and this could lead to legal consequences. Then the second one would be intellectual property infringement. So because supermarkets often use information to manage products information, including images, description, and trademarks, unauthorized use of this distribution of copyright materials or trademarks or product images could lead to allegations of intellectual property infringement. Then on the ethical issues, we have consumer privacy and consent. So collecting and using customer data for targeted marketing or personalized offers can raise ethical concern about the privacy and consent. Remember, the supermarkets, they use data, personal data, for these activities. Then the second one is what we call labor and automation. So this implementation of advanced information systems sometimes lead to people losing their jobs, job displacement, and even labor practices. So if automation leads to significant job losses among store employees, the supermarket may also face criticism for contributing to unemployment. Then this question C says, suggest two strategies that a country could adopt to minimize the digital divide. So we say the digital divide is a situation where there's a percentage of people that are not able to access ICT infrastructure. So the first thing that the government could do is to do what we call infrastructure development, to bridge the digital divide. They can develop ICT infrastructure, especially in undeserved or remote areas. The second one is digital literacy and skills training. So promotion of digital literacy and providing skills training are essential to ensure that all citizens can effectively utilize digital technologies. Then we have what we call affordable access programs. So governments can implement programs to make internet access more affordable for low-income individuals and even for families. So this could involve maybe subsidizing internet services costs and the rest. They could also try public digital spaces. They establish public spaces with free Wi-Fi. Maybe public spaces could be places like libraries, places like community centers, and even public squares. So this can help in providing internet access to individuals who lack it at home. Then question H says, Simon has established an accounting firm in a busy town and employed 7 assistants. However, the office space is not enough to accommodate all this staff, and he has approached you for assistance. Required, explain 3 modern ICT technologies that Simon could adopt to maximize employees' productivity despite space constraints. So the first one could be cloud-based collaboration tools. So Simon could adopt cloud-based collaboration tools that will allow his employees to work together on a project and even documents from whenever, as long as they have internet access. So we have tools like Google Workspaces, Microsoft 360. This facilities enables employees to work from home, even anywhere. We have what we call virtual desktop infrastructure, or VDI. So VDI technology will allow employees to access a virtual desktop environment hosted on a remote server. So it enables them to use their personal device, laptop, tablet, smartphone, to connect to this server and do their work. Do their work as long as they have the application. Then we have what we call hot desking and remote work policies. So this hot desking strategy is a strategy where employees can do they can do work from any computer, from any desk. It does not imply that you use your desk that is assigned to you. So any available workspace, when they come to the office, they can use that. Then the other bit of the question says, explain 2 possible disadvantages that Simon could face in adopting any of the technologies in the above, the technologies that we talked about. So the first one was data. The first one is data security and privacy concern. So because now cloud-based collaboration tools and VDI requires transferring and storing sensitive business data on a remote server, not in a local computer, it will raise concerns about data security and even privacy. Inadequate security measure could lead to data breaches and unauthorized access. The second one will be technical challenge and reliability. So adopting new technologies can come with technical challenge. For example, connectivity issues, maybe system downtimes or even compatibility problems that might affect the efficiency and even reliability of the chosen solutions.